this is going to be a really unpopular view out there for a great many people. So I'm not going to apologise in advance. I'm just going to say it how it is from the lived experience being in the medical world.
Truth is an absolute defence of libel, Maree. Just
yes,
remember that.
And also, too, I'd like to get your opinion on this because, again, of your experience within the medical fraternity,
I've got one.
is because you do have one, is because you have these huge number of young female doctors that have entered from medical school, a greater proportion than men. But of course, many of them want to go on and have families or have a greater work-life balance. Work-life balance is more important to them because they are the nurturers, they are the carers, they're the ones that often go off and have families. And we want these women to go and have families. I mean, that's vitally important. But the difficulty with that, of course, is when you've got more of a proportion of these women coming through in these key roles, all doing it, it then unbalances and you don't have as many doctors and you're struggling to find them because so many of them can't be there full-time, need to do part-time hours. You're looking for job shares. There's all of these other social considerations, which then applies pressure to a medical system. And when you've got a medical system that is already wafer thin with everything else it has to deal with, sometimes that can be a tipping point. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my dad is now a retired general practitioner, but he talked about the unsafe and just crazy hours that he had to work as a registrar or as a house surgeon at Gibson Hospital and various other hospitals. Just stupid hours, unsafe, dangerous hours. And yeah, when I was a kid, I can count on one hand the number of sports things he came to watch and, really was kind of pathological, that way of working. But there were quite a few men working like that.
Mm.
And that kept the medical system propped up.
Mm.
And now you've got doctors wanting to work 9 till 4 and very gentleman's hours like that. And I can't blame them.
No, me neither.
But to pretend that that's a gender thing rather than you don't want to work as hard as those crazy men, you're not going to get paid the same. And that was the same when he was hiring general practitioners. If someone put their hand up and said, yeah, I'll work weekends, yeah, I'll do that, they got paid more. They got paid more as a base. If someone said, I want to do that, screw that, treated it like a buffet, the utility was less, so they got paid less.